Building a successful YouTube channel. Hello you all, I'm Diana Brianne. Well, in another video, I talked about goal setting for 2020. And I talked about how I set my goals. And one of my goals on my list is to have a successful YouTube channel. Now, granted, I have other pages that seem to flourish, whereas my YouTube channel has taken time to build. I actually started my YouTube channel in 2012, but I really didn't do anything much with it until recently. And so it's kind of a whole new ballgame for me being over here at YouTube versus being on my other social media pages. YouTube is not as easy to build subscribership as it is to make friends over on other virtual media pages. And so if you like my page, I would appreciate that you subscribe to it. And so part of that process of making my page a successful one, in my opinion, whatever success means to me, and success means something different to each person, I would say that I need to learn to edit more, add more effects, be able to merge separate videos together. And so I'm going to begin working on that process as I go into 2020. Better lighting, better camera angles, all of that. And so being that I'm not an expert at editing and effects, it's going to take me a little while to learn because I have a very, very busy schedule. But it's one of my goals, okay? So I hope you like my page. And so I got to thinking today also about just what is my page or my YouTube channel about. Well, it's about a little bit of everything. I'm 62 years old, so I tend to share a lot about people in my age group because we face different opportunities and different challenges. And so I talk a lot about living life to be our best in my age group and older. But really, all of my wisdom can apply to just about anybody, I think, or they can relate to it in some way. I don't give suggestions, I don't give advice. I share my ideas and how I live my life. I tend to share what I call my wisdom insights. And those usually come to me when I'm out on my 5-mile run daily, and I record them and then I write them down later, or I write them in a little notebook by my bed, scribble. I call them scribble notes because usually they're kind of in the middle of the night or early morning, and they're fresh thoughts, fresh out of the oven, as I call them. And I tend to share my thoughts, and it can be about any subject matter. So I do a lot of that. And then I just share my life, you know, what's going on in my life as well. As many of you know, I'm 62 years old and I went back to college after 40 years. Yeah, that was a major leap. I had homeschooled my 3 children until they graduated. Well, 2 graduated from traditional school, but I had homeschooled them prior. And my youngest son, I homeschooled him all the way through. And it was actually a public school program done at home. So technically it wasn't homeschool, but I needed to be there to supervise. And he's doing so awesome, and he's in college. And so I have 3 young adults who still live at home, all amazing and wonderful individuals. And so I have this free time now that I didn't have before. And I decided to go back to college. And I'm taking 16 credit hours this coming semester, which is a lot of hours to take at this particular college and with these particular subjects. So I'll be very, very busy. And I'm married. I have a husband, and we've been married nearly 30 years. Yeah. a long time, the love of my life. So I share my life. I share what's going on in my life. I may end up sharing going to college, you know, being on campus. I may share, you know, I go to the gym and work out every day, and I talk a lot about working out and being fit. I go out on my 5-mile runs, and sometimes I videotape that. And you know, I just talk about all kinds of subjects, and some of them are funny, some of them are fun, and some of them are more serious, and I just never know what I'm going to talk about. So yeah, I want to build my YouTube channel. I want to make it a successful one that reflects who I am, and so I want to get good at editing and lighting and cameras and all of that good stuff. So if you subscribe to my page, you are likely to see some minor superficial changes to my page. I've even thought about changing my name from my name over to kind of a title, sort of like, I came up with a couple different titles. One was Porch Talk, one was Wisdom Notes. So I don't know. And I have to, of course, check to see if anyone else took that title or those page names before I would ever put one up. But I'm just thinking of different names right now that I could call my page. And so yeah. So my page is really for everybody who's an adult, and I just share life. So anyhow, I am going to go because I want to go work out and do a lot of little errands, and then I will see you all soon. So from my house to yours, God bless you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.